Hi, Sandra. Don Green from DG Digital Services. Um, like I mentioned, I'd just quickly do a quick site audit for you and just give you a couple of ideas and thoughts of mine. So, like we noticed the other day, that you do have your phone number up the top here, which is great because the um, the majority of the people who would search do it on their phones, and if this come up, if your page was on their phone, the home page would actually have this clickable number right there on the screen. So all they'd have to do is tap that number and they'd be in contact. My only advice about this number would be like the 1300s don't necessarily get a high click ratio because they could be mistaken for like marketing centers and things like that, like where you wouldn't actually be getting the business that you're trying to find. Like, so this number, it comes with its own problems sometimes. So if that number was a mobile number and you just diverted it to wherever you wanted to, well, that would work too. So, and my mobile numbers have a better click rate. So I see you've got about 10 pages all up. There is opportunity here for some headings, like you could put a title here, which could be a really valuable keyword that you might want to be found for. Again, at the beginning, you've got your savvy creations, so that you definitely be getting keywords for that, plus throughout here as well, obviously. See this here, you could bring that down a little bit and look like social media specialist Perth or something, where that would be quite a good keyword, unless someone was going to write this whole thing into the search bar. Okay, you've got your services and things like that. So this is obviously replicated up here as well, which it is. So for whatever reason, I can't highlight any of your content because I was going to see do a word count because Google are just a business like you and I, and they try to do the best they can for the end user. So they do like, at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on their homepage of authoritative content. They do have probably a good 200 search factors when they're actually ranking sites and things like that. But definitely authoritative content on your homepage, Nate, is a big bonus. So that's something to think about there as well. If I just took you for a really quick look at the back end of your site, it's telling me here, I use a tool called Ahrefs, that you're 29,378. That's a global ranking. All these numbers here are 0 to 100. Your DR, which is your domain rating, it's quite important. You're at 5, so you've got to start there. And obviously, the higher the number, the more authority that this site would have on the internet, and the higher that number, this number comes down as well. So a backlink, which I'm sure you're aware of, is just a live link on somebody else's website that would link back to yours. So this one here is a prime example. See, I can. It's a clickable link right here. So if I click that, it just takes me straight back to your homepage. So it's just linking back. Therefore, we call it a backlink. These 104 links come from 42 different sites. So that's not a bad ratio, 2.5 maybe per site. You have 161 keywords, and this site's an average value of $135 a month. Okay, so we can definitely do some work with that for sure. If I just had a really quick look at your keywords, PR Perth, position 6. Okay, so you are getting some traffic from these keywords, social media courses. So you enter the training. This here is how many searches per month for each of the relevant keywords. Okay. And then this KD, which is keyword difficulty, is another 0 to 100 number. So at 6, even so that's a low number, 5, 6, and 8, you have to start paying a bit more attention to that number to get ranked for it better. At the beginning, I like to go for 0s to 3 because they can definitely help you out there and get you some easy ranking. So that's what I'd like to look at for sure. And then you go down like you say. So I did do that search that you put in, which was social media marketing Perth. This company here, Bang Digital, was in #1 position, and see how I'm not sure why, but I can highlight all theirs, but I can't highlight any of your content on your site. So I did a word count. This site here has 600 words of content on the home page, but what it does have, it's got 25 pages in total of content. So that's definitely helping them in the content side of things. You've got about 10 pages. You've got a phone number. This company doesn't. You'd have to click here to then be taken to a number, email address, and so on and so forth. So people being people, they generally like when they're searching the easiest way they can. So if they have to keep on clicking to get places, to get a number or whatever, they tend to drop off very quickly. So just by not having your number there, these people have potentially lost 50% of their audience. Okay, so, and going on that, you got the number here, but yeah, they'd have to go all the way to the bottom of the site to find it. If I had a look at the back end of theirs, you can see that they're 318,000. That's due to this DR, the domain rating at 57, which is a nice rating. You can see that they have 8,500 backlinks opposed to the 104, and they're coming from 297 sites. So you had 104 from 42 sites, so you had just over 2 as an average per site. See here, so if we just really rounded things off, let's just say every 1,000 links, they got like 3 links there. So 8 threes, it's 24. So we're nearly at 25 links per page here, and that is really drawing a lot of power out of that. So that's not helping them any. They do have 3,500 keywords. I did have a bit of a look through the keywords there, and they do rank #1 for a lot, but in regard to those 0s to 3, if I just took you for a really quick look, if I just took you, let's have a look here. See, these are the 0s that we want to look for. Okay, but then it's just a matter of finding the keywords that would be relevant to you. Media training Perth. So you've got social media courses. But so this could definitely be utilized as a keyword for you in your content. You know, there's 20 searches per month at zero difficulty to rank. Even so, these people are on page 9. They're missing the little things, you know, and these little things definitely add up. So you've got 20 searches that you could be found for, and we could help you get to that page 1, position 1, whatever. So no, you don't want to be on adult shop. What else do we have down here? Top digital agents, Melbourne, marketing specialist, Perth. Another 40 searches at 0 KD, you know, and they're at the bottom of page 4 here. So that 20, that 40, there's another 60 searches we can get you qualified for quite easily because, you know, the people who are on top are missing the little things, you know, so you're on 60 extra searches and we're only halfway through page 1. Google Partners, Facebook Advertising Perth, another 20. So we're at 80 searches, 0 KD, and these are still on page 4. You know, so these are where you're going to get your little slam dunks and your wins. Okay, so there's a lot of little things like this that you can help yourself with. So there is like 3,500 keywords. It's worth doing that search. You know, search engine marketing agency 70 and 0. Even so, that's not that's a national keyword, so to speak. And you're not really SEO as such. But remarketing, you know, you do some remarketing, I'm sure. Perth, another 50 searches every month at 0 KD. Social media jobs, Perth, 40. You don't really want to muck around with jobs. Marketing managers, you know, so that's just on one of their pages. You've got another 100 searches that you really can utilize for this website if we put those keywords into this content and then power those keywords up, you know, through the linking strategies. So you can see that we can help you get to where you need to go. Like I say, where's your keywords? You are on page 6, on page 1 for a couple of them, but you know, it's like the day of the newspaper. You're either above the fold, where you get read and most popular results, or you're below the fold when it comes to page 1. So if you're not in the top 1 to 5 positions, you might as well be on page 2. And there's a little saying in the SEO, like the best place to bury your body is on page 2 of Google. You know, so you really do fall away quickly, because if I just done a really quick Google just for that social media marketing Perth. Okay, so these are your ads. Okay, so people are paying Google for this, and you can see these highlighted social media and all this sort of stuff. But if I clicked on this, whatever the keyword here, it could be at $25 a click. So I could just literally click that and bang, I've just cost him $25 for nothing. And that's one of the downfalls of Google Ads, because like I do have a client that was using Google Ads through another agency, and it ended up costing her over 6 months $70,000, you know, because they put all this money into Google Ads. Well, not all of it, obviously. Half of it went into their pockets. But the thing is, Out of all those Google ads that lady did, she only got one $1,500 job. So I won't do Google ads because I just believe it's too open for manipulation. So you want to be in this. If you're in this top 3 here, and in the top 3 of page 1, all of those 6 positions share a total of 87% of all the online traffic using that keyword. Using that keyword at the minute in the maps, okay, you're at position 8. Okay, so we need to get you into position 3. We do have strategies for that, and we can definitely, over a few months, get you into that position. So we can get you into the top 3 positions in maps. Okay, we can get you there, right here. We can get you to this section here, no problem. And then it's a matter of getting you up here. At the moment, you're on page 3, but that's fine. We can get you there. We can put power to those keywords. Definitely that social media marketing Perth. We can do a campaign just for that, and get you to add the content and things like that. And see, the thing is, if these people aren't actively looking and working on their sites, and you are, Google knows that, and you're going to go out. You're going to go up and up just by default. So just the little things, and we will definitely be able to help you out there. So having said all that, I hope this has made a bit of sense to you. If there's anything that I can help you with, I'm only a phone call away. I'll send you this so you've got my link. And then I look forward to talking to you real soon, Sandra. Bye now.